Okay, I changed. I feel better. I turned the AC down downstairs and upstairs, and I got wine, and I checked on the 3D printer. Wow. And our thing's dry. Yay! Oh, that's better. Okay. Let's get back to work now. The drinking has begun. Yes. It's one of those days. I just... you know. Everybody has those. Okay. Try not to stick it. Some have those days every day, yeah. Looks for beer, mm-hmm. Okay. How you cute papaya is doing? Doing good, how about yourself? Need that and this. I know some of this is out of stream. Sorry. This one's our test one to see if this kind of helps with it. So we kind of wrapped it. Yeah, that's a lot better. So it's holding. Cool. Legs are sore as fuck and make it through work, but you're fine. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I had this morning I woke up and I normally do like a light stretch kind of rolling over, and I stretched my leg and I pulled a muscle and oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. So it's a little sore, my right leg now. But surviving, yep, just like you. Like yesterday also, I needed a break from the fumes of gluing. So I went outside my front porch and the mowers were out all day, and there's a lot of like grass around us, and one of them had like the sticker burr stuff on it, and on my mat, my first step, I do the step down, I'm barefoot, and I go full force on one of the little sticker burr thingies, and oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. And I couldn't pull it out with my hand, I had to actually get pliers and pull it, and it was just like so much blood and so bad, and it was like all I wanted to do was just go enjoy outside, and it said no, go back to work. Wing is looking dope so far. Oh, thank you. Yup. This is why you always wear shoes. I hate shoes though. Like the whole place is all clean. They came and blew off everything too, the lawn people. But I guess the sticker burr is still stuck to my mat. So yeah. That was not too much fun. I think that was at like 11 at night too. Shoes aren't great, but they serve a purpose. Yes, they do. They definitely do. I wish I had scissors that were different. Flip-flops, shoes, yeah. Yeah, flip-flops or shoes, you know. I used to always wear flip-flops everywhere and never wear shoes. Like, actual tennis shoes and stuff. In Texas, even when it was like 30 degrees outside, and I was in high school or like any type of grade school, I would still wear flip-flops. Just because here in Texas, it's everywhere you go, there was heaters, and they kept the houses and schools and stuff still at like 70, 80 degrees. So there was no point in wearing long sleeves anywhere because everywhere you went, you had to take everything off. And it was still hot because now you're in long sleeves and you've got shoes. So I never really like had winter stuff. I just dealt with it. I was outside for 2 seconds and then I'm inside somewhere. Okay, I think that will work. Oh, sorry, I'm still a little bit out of stream. There we go. You're crazy as a kid, you'd wear shorts in the snow. There are so many people that do that here. Well, but we don't have snow, so. Where you are cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon, a lot of winter. Hot, not hot. Okay. No, it's like that here. The Texas winter time, where it's 30 in the morning, you have to scrape your windshield to get to work because there's ice all over it, and by the afternoon it's in the 80s. I love those days. Uh-oh. Okay. Bad tracking position for the station. That is a lot better. And I'm gonna add just a wee bit more glue to the edges, and then we'll move on to the next one. I think this will be our process for doing all of them, so I'm really happy about that. You think he meant hat? I mean, it's terrible. You know, that wouldn't surprise me. Nina 0912, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Oh, and also the trash people for the 3rd week in the row still has not picked up our trash. They pick all the other ones up and they don't pick ours. And I've talked to the landlord. Apparently they're very grumpy with how you place your trash out. If it's not like, if it's too close to the house, they won't take it. If the lid is not completely closed, they won't take it. And so it's like grump grump because I have 3 weeks worth of trash and you haven't picked it up. So it's like every time I've been going to my old place, been packing up the trunk with the bags so that way I can toss it back there. I know, the service sucks! And it's like, the landlord's like, no, it is activated, it's with your place, like. They pick up all the other ones with the building, but not ours. Why? I do have recycling though. It's like the first place I've ever had that has recycling, and you don't have to like pay extra for it. About to hit the road, have a good one. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Neb, and having a wonderful time at your wedding. Get drunk and maybe get lucky. No one has recycling in your area? Yeah. Hi, Brian, welcome on. Okay, this one we need to fill a space real quick. So we're gonna do here. Yeah, I'll say the same to you, no spaceship. But I know you already have a lady friend, so. Just be careful if it's a family wedding. Oh, ooh, yeah. Why Wife of 5? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking she was your wife. I always get confused, wife or girlfriend, just because of everybody else that comes on. Sometimes I remember. Okay, messy gluing hands. Okay, you stick somewhere. Yeah. How's it going? Is this the first part of the costume or the last part? This is day 19 of working on this cosplay. So yeah, we've got a lot of it done. To submit this for the TwitchCon cosplay competition, it's next week, on the 24th, I believe, 23rd, 24th. Then I have to submit it. So it doesn't have to be finished, it just has to have enough where you can showcase it and show them, like, this is what I'm making, this is what it looks like, and hopefully, cross your fingers, they'll like it enough and I'll be able to go to TwitchCon this year. It's all good. We shall see. Drinks definitely happen, though not a family wedding. Even better. Even better. There are tons of people on here. Huh? Just a social crowd today? Yeah. Any fear of the deadline? I was until last night when I put the wings together. No, I'm actually doing pretty good with everything, surprisingly. Like, I think I have enough done to basically show the costume off. The only stuff that I won't have in time to show, I'll still have like a month to finish if I get into TwitchCon, is I have not styled the wig, I have not done the crown or the glowing part, the gauntlets I have not done, and then the boot covers I won't have done, and the leggings, and the staff. Those are the things I won't have done in time, but everything else should be done, so the wings should work, hopefully. They should hopefully move by next week. I'll have a bunch of painting still to do, but we've got a lot. You bet Tiff would pull an all-nighter to hit the deadline. She's crazy workaholics like that. Yes. Yes, I would do that. So through college, for all of my art classes and studio and everything, I'm the person that would finish my stuff like a week in advance. Everybody hated me because they'd be doing all-nighters the night before and I'd be done. But that's just me. Okay, so we need to cut another piece. That should be long enough. Gummy cheese!
Sorry it's late, but happy birthday. See you tomorrow at home.
Thank you, Shane, for the $100. Much love. And thanks for the belated birthday gift. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I saw that you're not on the, you're not doing tank stuff tomorrow. You're doing GI. Hi Mike, welcome on. You did everything last minute? Yeah. You'll be in, Shane, the scrolly thing, of course, next stream. And also, I owe you 2 prints. So if you want to go on my website and see if there's any 2 prints that you want, you know. You're the only one available for Global War. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, we will have water for you at the Sherman and a fan with, normally Brian brings, a fan mister. So, if you have time, you can come over there. What am I doing today? Today we are working on the wings. Basically, I put them all together, and we are adding the, sorry for the camera. They're a little bit they have a little bit of a weak spot right here, so we're just going back and we're adding a little bit extra stuff. You may steal Josh to help you since you are on your own. Oh yeah, definitely do that. We really only need 3 people on the Sherman tomorrow. Otherwise, it's just them talking. But, yeah. That should be fine. I have not decided if I am staying at Josh's tomorrow or not, though. I should probably text him, too. Just because I've got a 2-hour drive. I'm not excited for the drive anymore. Ew. I'm not a fan of driving in the hill country when there's tons and tons of deer. Like, and it's a 1-lane road from where I have to go to Austin. It's the fastest way. But it's so many deer run out, and by the time we get out, it'll be at least probably 11, which means I wouldn't be getting back to my place until like maybe 1. Maybe that's if we can get out by that time. Like, otherwise, I wouldn't mind too much, but it's one of those where I have to weigh the pros and the cons of, do I want to sleep over at someone's place on the couch? And then I've lost like half the morning the next day to work on things. Or do I want to go home, sleep in my own bed, see Miss Chella and Ches, and then, but be really tired as fuck and kind of be a little bit more dangerous of a trip? Shane. Well, yeah, you've got a little bit of a bigger car than me. I've got my little go-kart that, if anything, if I accidentally hit something, they win, not me. You would drive so you could sleep at home, nothing beats the bed. Oh yeah. That's what I normally do, it's just I've had some years where I've done the drive for this specific event, and I'll end up having to stop somewhere halfway because I didn't leave until like 1 a.m. and then like I was so tired I went and stopped at like a gas station that was closed just because it was so late, and I just slept there for like a few minutes. And then for me, when I hear an alarm, I instantly wake up and I'm good to go. And so I was able to drive like the rest of the way, but it's still not ideal, to say the least. And I also don't want to be a burden to him if he's busy. Oh, I need to tape that. My new favorite thing is masking tape with the packing tape roller. Oh my gosh. It makes things so much easier to just rip. I don't know why I've never like considered this before. I don't know if anybody else does that, but like for doing a, if you're doing wrapping yourself with saran wrap and tape, doing it by yourself, this thing makes it go so fast. So yeah. You have a go-kart too? I thought you had your giant truck that we keep talking about putting horns on it or something. You're more alert at night than you are during the day. Yeah. I'd say I used to be when I was driving a lot more, but now that I don't really drive at all, it just makes me a little bit more cautious and a little more like, I don't know. I don't know. At least you are honest enough with yourself to pull over and catch a cat nap instead of trying to push. Oh yeah. You have that in a commuter car. Oh, okay. Stay there and dry. I don't think this one's long enough for the next piece. So, let me look at my scrap box again. Do you need a hand? Maybe this will work. I find it so funny. When I'm working in the garage, I have my lady dress form or whatever. She's like a creepy lady, and I don't use her. I just use like her body parts for things. And I swear all of the new neighbors, when they look in the garage, they're just like, what is that? Because she just stares out at everybody. You're saying you only want her for her body. Yes. Speaking about deer, there's a deer right there. Let's see. Let's see if I can tilt the camera enough. Maybe? He's right there. Okay. Sorry, trying not to blind y'all so much. You see moving pixels? Yeah. No! I messed up my angle now. Don't mind me, I'm just breaking things. Yeah, there's tons of access deer here. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sorry guys. Don't mind me. I'm just kind of like all over the place. I am the definition of a hot mess today. This is like one of the streams that I would not normally save or highlight, but because I have to, sorry. Okay, that's... This one I did not heat treat, so we're gonna heat treat this real quick. It's very important that I heat treat all of these pieces beforehand because I really can't sand any of the pieces on there and I cannot heat treat them once they're connected to this piece. If I use a heat gun on this, I am really likely for the printed filaments to kind of cause some warpage or burn marks. With the plexiglass, it may cause it to kind of warp even more than what it already is. Gotta have proof that I made the cosplay. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those where it's like, I don't know if people sometimes think I do, even though I make everything, just because I can't show... It's unfortunate because I can't do my airbrush videos right now on stream, just because I haven't got the setup. Oh, wait. Hey. Guess what came in? Third webcam! Yay! So, next week, hopefully I'll be able to kind of get it situated. I have to... No! Don't do that. I have to get more slots for my computer to use it, though. That's the only downfall. Okay. That... Cut there. I need to do this still. When people assume you bought the costume, it's probably a compliment because they think it's too good to make your own. Yeah, I've always taken it that way. I know with the, from Reddit, with my Nuka-Cola Girl costume, there's so many on there that's like, okay, the model looks great, the costume looks great, but I hate it when people make costumes and then put some girl in it just to show it off. and they don't even make it or play the game, and I'm just like sitting in the background laughing like, okay, I did play the game. I actually ended up buying the Nuka girl costume in Fallout 76 from the Atom store. We streamed it, and I streamed making the costume. So it's like everything that they said was like, I'll just take this as a compliment. But it's something where I can never control any of that just because it's people that don't know who I am. They haven't been to my website or to my, like any of my social media, so they don't even know. They just assume. But I take it as compliments, and then I try never to look at Reddit again. It's toxic. Info Verica, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Okay, those pieces have to dry first before we can connect them. And then this piece is dry, so I can actually show it now. There we go. I have to be careful with the contact cement glue because the painted purple and blue spots, if the contact cement glue touches it, I cannot remove it. So some of the spots I can remove it where it's not actually painted, it's on the other side, but some of them it just will leave, like, if there's any of the little spider webs from the glue, it'll show it on there forever. It's a wonderful feature of people that you get to deal with all the time. If they don't see it, they assume the worst. Yeah. Okay. This one we can start gluing. Nope, we can't. We gotta wait for it to dry still. And feel free if you have any questions on what I'm working on, you can go ahead and ask. We are currently doing our Atlantic All-Stars Mercy from Overwatch. It is the Overwatch League specific skin for this year. The Atlantic versus Pacific, where Pacific was Lucio. And this one, we are working on the wings right now with the wing extensions of plexiglass, EVA foam, and ABS filament with carbon fiber tubes and pins and epoxy and contact cement glue. So yeah, we can stick these a little more. Hi Final Cosplay Corpse, welcome on. So nice you love my color gradient. Aw, thank you. Okay, I think we got most of that. I'll probably have to go later with like a tiny little stick to go on some of the cracks to seal them. Spraying these in Plastidip are going to be a pain, to say the least. On the other side. Okay, and then we need to apply glue to those spots since we just add them, and then we'll be able to wrap them. And we'll go ahead and just do this side too. Because we need to add that other section as well. Mel, do you still have the server for the 7 Days to Die? Or have you unsubscribed that now? Okay. That. Do we have any more already cut? No. But we have one already glued, so we'll use that and just cut it. Flip my board real quick. And y'all can see. Okay. The subscriber doesn't auto-renew, so you're guessing it's done now. Or done now. Okay, good. Just making sure since I haven't been on it, and I assume you haven't been on it. If they do a map, like a new map, I would love to go back on it though. I had so much fun on that game. But I want to do it where the zombies are a lot more hardcore. At least if I'm playing it like with you. Or somebody else, so you can like tag team going along through everything. Like, okay. There's plenty of options for higher difficulty. Yeah. Now the last thing I did in that game was like, I died in the church. I got swarmed by tons and tons of zombies, and then I went back to try and get my stuff, but I couldn't get it, so I died again, and then at that point I was just like, meh. Because that was the only building in the whole entire map that we had not finished. Okay. That, we need to glue the other side too. It was definitely a lot of fun to play it though. I'm glad you kind of made me play it. And I absolutely loved it. You're glad you gave it a chance. You weren't sure if I would. Yeah. I haven't played any of the Borderlands that's been gifted to me. I will clarify, I have played Borderlands 1 and 2 a very, very long time ago. But I haven't, yours that you gifted me, I haven't done. I think, pretty sure I bought another one to replay it because it was only $1. Haven't played that. The gifted one was returned to you because you didn't accept it. Sorry. You got your money back then, right? I stopped getting notifications, so I didn't know. That's okay, no obligation. Yeah. Okay, that, I need to trim you. I think with that one I did try opening it, but for some reason it was giving me problems because I didn't have room. I have a new, I think it's a new drive now. So I should have more space for things. Borderlands 3 shouldn't be too far away. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't have too much downtime. Like, it actually is good. Because you know me, if I get lost in a game, I'm lost in a game and I don't get anything done. So it's good that, well, good and bad. I haven't played a game in, 2 or 3 weeks. It feels bad. But I've gotten so much work done on this. So that's the good thing. Where if I was playing a game right now, I would be totally gone and not making this happen in a month. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, you're balancing how much of bad influence you want to be. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been MIA from everything. Like, even Discord to a point, I haven't even been turning it on just because it's like, I just don't even want to look at it. Until Borderlands 3, then you'll be bad. I assume that we're going to be playing that together. It's like, here's the sign up, go ahead, anybody that wants to play with me for Borderlands 3, go ahead and start signing up and reserve your spot today. Harvest. How are you doing? Well, I don't think I've been doing the sides on these. You already think that you know who wants to play us? Pretty good news. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. We're pretty busy today. Honestly, I haven't even like thought about playing it yet. Just like I thought about it when it first came out, like the trailer, and now it's just like total back of mind. Don't look at it. Don't get distracted by it, because once I do, I'm gonna want to do a cosplay of it. I already have cosplays in mind, by the way. I have 2 options that I want to do from it, but not sure. But yeah, so that. Oh. Bad influence from everybody. You watched the trailers? Mm-hmm. Gotta have those cosplays made before everyone else. Oh, trust me, they're already made. Everybody's doing, I'm terrible with names. I don't remember any of their names, but the blue-haired girl, that one was one I wanted to do. Everybody's doing it. But the, there's one that I may want to do with wings. The red-haired girl, short hair, and then the flaming wings, I think would be so gorgeous. Oh, I'm so bad with names. I wish I could remember names and things. But yeah. Drive faster! It's like, my downtime from making this cosplay, I'm thinking of what cosplays am I gonna make next. And I've been really considering, like, my Dragon Ball cosplays. Which ones are gonna be next? So. Yeah, I should know the wings would be the deciding factor. I just love making cosplays with wings. They take up so much room and require a second person, but I still love to make them. Okay. This one we can attach now. I'm gonna try to move it on here so y'all can see now. There you go. Of course you're gonna stick. I thought I heard the fur, but apparently not. Dragon Ball Saiyan hair? Yeah, I've heard that a lot. It'd be fun. Maybe Raphtalia costume. I have had so many requests for that. It's one of those where I've had a lot of people say that I would look like perfect in her just because I'm like the same body type and the same face, I guess. Or I supposedly she makes sounds and stuff and makes weird faces, like, and I do that all the time. So I've been told I should do it, but I haven't watched the show, and so the only reason I would cosplay her is if I like the character and I watch the show. That's one of my things is I don't like cosplaying things I've never watched or I've never played the game. So I'd have to do that. And then, okay, is the wing gonna be this way? Sorry, I'm thinking real quick. So it'd be like that. Open, close, open. I think I'm gonna have it like this. Okay. Sorry. Because she's pretty. Aww. But yeah, I've got a lot of requests. I kind of get turned down from characters though that everybody's making. And that is definitely like the cosplay of the moment, where just like Kata Ari, when it came out, everybody had to do her and make a costume of her. And it kind of just discourages me because I don't really like to too much follow the trends, I guess. Of course you're not gonna work. Come on. But she doesn't have wings. True, true. Let's see. I want it to like... Let's try this. So we're doing these pieces to add support, in case you were wondering. So that, let's cut off a little, we'll do it in 2 sections, I think. I do plan on doing a Raftalia blueprint for her sword and her sheath though, in the future. And then other blueprints that I'm considering doing is a Link sword, master sword, and the shield. So those should be coming. Not sticky. Let's add more glue. I think this is a piece that had already had glue in it, maybe? I don't remember. Or I just didn't put enough on it. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to open the window in a bit because it's getting a little smelly. And then it's gonna really be hot in here. Wow. Okay. Put you to the side. Go ahead and cut you too. Did we put glue on the other side? We did. I'll wait for the other one. Cheers. And these parts that we're doing should most likely not be seen. And if they are, it's just a teensy bit that will be shown. But this will help give it a little more structure. Hopefully not be so floopy. Show to watch on Netflix. It's a oh fuck. I'm so happy that's not the painted side that it just attached to. Ooh, that was close. Okay, sorry. Whew. That was a little bit of a scare there. Oh, it's a glass blowing show, and it's kind of like Face Off, where each week you have like a different thing that you gotta make. And I've always been obsessed with glass blowing. I think it's gorgeous, gorgeous art, and really talented people that like you have to have a lot of skill to be able to do it. And not just like little beads or whatever. They're making full-on sculptures, whatever the theme is of the week. So I've been kind of watching that. I think you sure. You just unlocked your free month of Netflix? Nice. Yeah, I went ahead and actually got a subscription. I've always been a bum and found somebody that had one, and so I've always used theirs. But I've gone through like 3 different people's. So, yeah. And I was just like, well, I no longer have cable, so I'll just go ahead and get Netflix. And then I've got a friend's HBO Go, so I watch things on there, and then Amazon Prime for another friend's, and so I'm good at watching things. And people are always offering for their, to let me use their, like, Crunchyroll account to watch shows as well. So thank you. You just wait for something good to come, then you do the month. Oh yeah. I would do that too. But with how much I watch on things, but lately I've been watching a lot of Twitch. So I haven't been using as much. Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. There's some small little gluage I need to do. But these parts of the wings. They're a lot more sturdy now. I still wouldn't want to hold them like straight like that. I'd always want them to be like up and down. But basically the movement of the wings are going to be here, and then they'll open like that. You need new people to follow on Twitch? I mean, I'm just gonna recommend the same people I always watch. The normal people are playing less entertaining stuff. I don't know if there's too much stuff that's like I'm not into any of the games that are like right now. I've just been watching lots of Daisy roleplaying. Your main group just started streaming 7 Days to Die? We could join them! Aww, thanks, Sarfus. They went to the same factory that we got massacred at. Okay, let's see if I can... You can kind of see it? Let's see if I can go higher. Camera, work with me. There we go. Spoiler alert, they got massacred. See, with this spot, I don't want to use contact, or I mean, I don't want to use quick seal, but I will have to remove this glue. Help with that one. The other spots aren't as bad. The bottom one needs some more. Okay. That should be good for now. Okay. Those are done. Let's move on to the next ones. Okay, and then these. Maybe long enough for that one. This one doesn't necessarily need it though, but I'd still, for consistency purposes, rather do it on all of them. Okay. We can use this. We should have a lot more room on these too, for doing things. So what are y'all's shows of the moment right now? Any animes or mangas that you're doing? I've like not had any time to watch any of those. I finished though, it's a Chinese show. Absolutely loved it. One of my favorite shows I've ever watched. And it was a Well-Intended Love. It's like a soap opera kind of one, but really, really cute, really good. That was my, I'm relaxing in the bath watching that show. Where all day I'm watching zombies and people dying from like them and all, and it's like, this is a good balance of something completely different. We should be going a little bit faster now that we know what we're doing for those pieces. Okay. Yeah, you guess everything you do can't include zombies. Yeah, you know, I may like zombies a lot, but it's good to not have, like, my entire day be nothing but zombies. I was kind of considering rewatching Dragon Ball. Like, all of that. I still haven't watched the newest movie, and I heard that there was one other season of it? Of Dragon Ball, like after Super, and I thought Super was the last, but I'm not sure. Instead of costumes, Reptilian can make a costume. There's Alexandrite for the same. Okay. have you watched the abridged DBZ series? I've watched some of it. We actually, the very first episode, somebody sent me the link and we watched it live. And I just laughed my ass off. It was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of images that I found of Dragon Ball, like Super and stuff that were all funny. But I can't share those on here because that would be a little probably kicking me off for it. But those are kind of funny. You did a real good job on cleaning around your edges. Thanks. Yeah, well, with these, I had to do them all beforehand. Typically, I would, like, round them later, but because we can't get back into them, I don't want to do any sanding on this. Even though we're adding a little bit, I may try to do just a little bit of hand stuff. But I can't really heat treat this afterwards, so it's been very iffy on some stuff. One Punch Man over, yeah. That was really good, though. I mean, I don't think it's, like, over, but unless they've done more episodes since last I've seen it. I technically still have one more episode left of the latest series of Sword Art Online, the one where there's Alice. I still want to do an Alice cosplay at some point. It's like little Tiffany. That's all I see with her. Yeah, for One Punch Man, that was also like a bath time show for me, because for that, if I start a series dubbed, or I'm sorry, subbed, then I can't go back and watch it in English. I have to finish it with the same voicing the whole entire time. And so those end up turning into like bath time shows, because normally when I'm working on cosplays, I like listening and I'll glance up every now and then. But for those, I'm so interested in the show that I can't do that. I have to actually like designate time for me to watch it and read it. Oh, the Attack on Titans, the last season was fantastic. I mean, oh my gosh, the backstory on everything that they went through, and like, as you go through the season, for season 3, on connecting the dots and all of this other things, it's just like, it was amazing. I love that show. They don't really have many female characters in One Punch Man that you could cosplay. I've seen, so when I was watching that originally, there's one character that was like a villain, and she was in, it's kind of like bondage stuff, so she had like tiny little triangles over her boobies, and then tons of straps everywhere and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, next cosplay, just joking. And then the next day on Instagram, I saw somebody like, here's my new cosplay, and it was just like, oh my gosh. It was just kind of funny. What's good? Attack on Titans is really good, the latest season. If you can get past so season 1, 2, and 3, each of the graphics, like how they animated and drew it, changed. If you look at it from the perspective of you're an actual character in that story, how they draw it for the first season is a little bit more cutesy, everything's all good, you're innocent, and as they go through the seasons, they actually change. I don't know if this is intentional or just the fact that they changed companies who were making it and all of that stuff, but they changed it graphically where it seems like you could actually put yourself there, and that's everything's changing. You can see their eyes are getting more detailed and more like, you can see the sorrow and the stuff and the pain in their eyes, and I really appreciated that from an artistic point of view. But their backstory on everything, specifically in season 3, was fantastic. Okay, sorry. Ah! Yeah. We're going into my art history stuff. No, don't let me do that. I'll start critiquing animes and like the artistic way of how they drew this. It meant this, and this was the meaning behind this and this. And I'm just like, no, don't do that. We're not in school. Don't do that. No. Watching Dragon Ball Super, you can tell what they use different groups of anime. Yeah. I really enjoyed Dragon Ball Super because it wasn't the typical... It was a little different from the rest of the series where the battles were still long, but they kind of went back and forth more, where the other ones, it was like 3 episodes of him powering up and doing ah! Kind of like really loud, like he's constipated or something. And so it was nice to see that it was a little bit different, and they kind of changed things around, and they had like a lot more stuff on that. But they had some really good and really bad ones, yeah. And specifically with Super, they, the different universes, some of them, it was like they were kind of making fun of other shows. So, I don't even, it's been such a long time since I watched it. Like, I can think of, like, the Powerpuff Girls or whatever, and then there was, like, what was the other one? I don't know, but the different universes, they were like kind of making fun of other ones in a way, which I kind of appreciated. Corona Smash, thank you for the new follow. My son. Okay, let me do this one, put some more contact cement on. I still would like to do a Kill cosplay, but I don't want to do the main ones. I want to do the very last episode where the main character, she has her last outfit, but it has wings. Of course, it has wings. I like wings. But that one to me was the prettiest out of all of them. And the less skimpy kind of one. But that would be like a dream cosplay. So I shared it a long time ago, I think. Oh yeah, we glued this part. Let me go back here. Okay. We added some glue for support. And then I think we did it to the bottom one. Yeah. Oh, you have a thought? Take any cosplay and just add wings. It will open up all the possibilities. Every costume we do will have wings. Yes. No, that... Oh. I don't intentionally pick characters that have wings. I just am more drawn to them. I swear. There we go. Okay, these are done. Woot woot. Happy about that. Okay. Is flight one of these possibilities? Oh, that would be cool. Next level cosplay, actually make it work. What is, there's a new show with, He was on How It's... No, not How It's Made. Mythbusters, the blonde-haired guy. And he has his own show happening again where he's actually making like an actual working Iron Man suit and stuff. That's like next level cosplay there. One of y'all has to know what I'm talking about. I just don't see ads for it anymore since I don't have cable. There's a few people out there that have made working Iron Man suits somewhat working anyway. Yeah. This one we need a tiny bit more glue. Hi Jim, welcome on. How are you doing today? Oh Shane, are you still watching? Pick your prints so I don't forget. Because I don't remember which ones you already have. You want to see someone who can make that suit, Case Iron Man suit from Iron Man 2, I think? What? Okay. There we go. Now we're adding our glue. I need to check on my print in a little bit. This one? Oh yeah, that's cool. Impossible engineering feature. Yeah. Pink Mercy 1 and Mount Lady 2. Okay. Thank you. Cheers. Okay. I think we're almost glued on the other side. This part we can push down. What is that one? Oh, okay. Who would have thought that Mount Lady would be considered bad? Kind of figured that would trigger the check. What did I miss? I'm so confused! You had to allow his statement? Oh, okay. I'm just looking on my phone. It doesn't pop up on my phone that you had to allow something. That's funny. That's really funny. I didn't realize that. Huh. Okay, well, while we wait for a little bit more gluing to dry, I'm gonna go and check on the printer real quick. It may be be getting close. I think I still have like another hour on the print, but I just want to make sure. So, thanks again for watching, guys, and I will be back momentarily. Alright, print is good. It's done that to you for no reason forward. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like something that you said, I don't even know. It was something really silly. Like, why did that pick that up? And I have the sensitivity on the Nightbot where it's on like low, so it doesn't really pick up anything unless it's like absolutely bad, but I don't understand why that's bad. Alright, we can wrap this one. So will it be shown? I want to do it on the under part, I think. Okay. And we're gonna trim it. Okay, there and there. I need to try to do this so y'all can actually see it. Maybe not, I don't know. There. Okay. That one is done. So now I need to do another strip. Let's see. Are you long enough? It may be long enough. We'll try it. Actually, I want to add a little bit more support to the sides. Let's do that real quick. Just because we're going to be wrapping around here, but I want to make sure that it actually fits. It definitely feels like an arts and crafts day with Tiff. Today on Tiff's show, we are going to be putting together tons of little pieces of foam with contact cement glue. Remember, kids, don't eat the foam and don't eat the glue. It is bad for you. Awesome, that's better. That's what I wanted. What you doing? Come here. Or do you want on the windowsill? Let me push you over there. No, free girl. come with my shoulder. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Okay, don't put your head under it. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. She clings on. So cute. She's coming for the glue. Does she like being held like that? Yeah. She's a mama's cat. She comes on and she just climbs on my shoulder and she just hugs on. When she feels like she's gonna fall, she'll wrap her hands like around my arm, her little paws, and just kind of hold on. Sounds painful? Nah, she doesn't have claws. And she knows she doesn't, so she just, like, even with her back claws, she doesn't ever use them. She knows to, like, tuck them. We've had to change her diet. So in the mornings now I'm giving her wet food just because she's getting a little old. But she can punch really hard. Yeah, she's let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's 15 now. And she's she lost her front teeth. So she stopped having I think one of her teeth was kind of bad at the very bottom. She has both her fangs at the bottom. But she had one tooth pulled like a year and a half ago. And I think one of her other bottom front ones was giving her problems because she would all of a sudden go ah, like make a noise. And she stopped doing that, but now she's having a little bit harder time eating her her dry food. So I'm trying to do wet food in the morning now. Like, she still eats her dry food fine, but I just want to make sure that she's still able to get what she needs. Your brother just had to put his dog down recently? Aw, I'm sorry. How old was he? Or she? Okay, that one. And then I think I have to go get more foam. Not sure if she was adopted. Ah. Okay, let me get more foam from the closet. Pretty girl. Well, I'm happy she got off of the windowsill. She's been like sleeping in there lately. She lounged out, and I always like to joke that you're holding up the wall, you're doing a good job, because she's always like pushed like her paw, or she's got her head like jammed on the wall on the windowsill. She has tons of room, like the windowsill's like that much, but she just pushes herself as close to possible like she's holding up the wall. So it's kind of cute. Okay, some of the scraps that we don't need. I'm gonna just throw all these. The 2mm foam scraps, I don't save as much just because I can get endless supply of that. But yeah. We will save actually some of the smaller strips though. She figure out the stairs now? Yeah, she's all good with the stairs. She loves sleeping on the stairs. So I'm on the 2nd floor right now, and the very first step, she loves like laying on that one. But the hallway for the stairs, if you don't have the light on, is really, really dark, so I have to be careful not to step on her. Okay, I'm just gonna cut a strip. But yeah, she's no problem. She runs up and down. I think she loves hearing herself make noises on the stairs. Like, it's cute watching her little butt just up like that. But then when you're like, come on, she'll get all excited and then she like leaps from staircase to staircase or like she'll skip one. It's the cutest thing. I'm just cutting some strips. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, I would say it looks dangerous too, but she's all good, so at least for now. I had to ban her from the window seal in the studio bathroom though, just because it's like a tiny bit higher than the other one, and she like fell off of it. I think she was like deep sleeping though, and she just rolled and then, oops, there wasn't something there. So yeah. I'm just going ahead and cutting some strips since we're gonna need it for the other one too. So she got 9 lives. She's used a few. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna wrap this one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you done? It's because I left the closet door open. Hi, Wilson. Yeah, she's a teensy bit fluffy. That's for sure. Have a thing for my furry critters. Psst. Hey, shut up. Turd. Out of there. She's like, but there's so many things to smell in there. Must have been something pretty good though, considering she didn't look at me when I made my sound. Now you see what you mean with the wing support? Yeah. Yeah, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about on things, just feel free to ask and I'll try to explain it a different way. Not all of my words I have learned make sense, because I speak tag language and a lot of people don't understand my tag language. That's gonna bug me there, that triangle though. I wanna fill it. I want to fill it. that's better. For the larger one, I may do a tiny bit more, just because it's a little bit more stronger, or longer. Ugh, my nose. There we go. Okay, more glue. More glue. Heat treating these as well. I need a heat treat. And this is just 2mm EVA foam that we're using right now to do the support. That's the hardest part about streaming, is trying to make it so everybody can see on my stream what I'm actually doing. Especially with the big pieces. Like I had to, for this camera, I have it actually on a stand now, just so you can see like more of the wings. Otherwise, beforehand, you had it at a lower angle. It's nice to see how these things are made. I'm happy y'all can see some of it at least. Okay, we need to add a little bit of contact cement glue to the inside of the wing right here. Then suddenly you had a full outfit. Yeah. I do find it funny. I go away from the stream for a few days and I come back and I'm like, okay, I finished the cosplay. What? You just started. Yeah, I know. I feel like this is the most work I've done for a cosplay, as in trying to finish it on such a short time frame. Like, if I had the full 2 months to submit the cosplay, it'd be no problem. Like, I have no concern with actually finishing. If I got into the competition, I have no concern about finishing the costume in time for TwitchCon, but for the deadline for submitting it, even though it's not going to be complete, I was a bit nervous on how much I had left to do until last night. Just because the wings, I knew it would work in my head, and most of the time, I'd say probably about like 85 to 90% of the time, my mad scientist thoughts do work, or I can pretty much change it so it works. But it's until that point is passed, I'm not like 100% sure when things will actually fully work, so. And some just come here from nowhere, you'd be like, BTW, I have a new cosplay. Kind of like those old magazine art lessons. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl. Yeah. And we have our new Tipsy Tiffany emote coming soon. Coming soon. It's being approved by Twitch right now. Make them approve it faster and you'll get it. Haha. So hopefully by next stream, we should have it. I submitted it last night, I think around like maybe 5 or 8 p.m. So I do notice a lot of my emotes, it takes like a few days for them to approve it for some reason. But they're probably busy. Gotta make sure I'm not submitting lewd graphics. Yeah. Forget that. Hi Betty, welcome on. How you doing? And I have started using Discord to actually do the at everybody now for when I go live, instead of just like, hey, I'm on. So you should actually get more notifications now for people that follow me on there. But somewhere out there, there's a person has to look at 100 million emotes and click accept on each. Yeah, the Discord thing was helpful. Okay, great. Yeah, I know Fur, she, last time I streamed, that's how she came on. So that was nice. I just always feel bad because, like, I know how much I hate getting all of those, like, messages on Discord, and I tend to silence them a lot. And I don't want to bug people and be like, hey, I'm going live! Like, I don't want to burden everybody, but then I'm like, but it is my channel, I guess, so you're kind of signing up for that, but I don't know. Just mute the ones you don't like, yeah. If they don't like it, they'll just mute you, yeah. I know, I don't know, it's just me. So yeah, if you'd like to join my Discord, it's open to anybody. Just do !Discord and you'll get a link, or you can scroll down on my Twitch page and click the button. And you don't have to be a sub or anything to join. Carrots! I'll eventually make it where he says more things. Okay, now I can hopefully close this out. Yeah. Cool. That's a lot better. It's still, this one still slightly concerns me, so I think I'm gonna do one more just to help And the other one seems fine. So. Candy? I don't really eat candy. I mean, I eat chocolate, but that's chocolate. It's not candy to me. So I don't know. Oh no, the battery is dying. I gotta plug it in. So I can read chat closer. Chocolate is candy? Kinda. Kinda. Candy to me is like hard candy that's sweet and like bad for your teeth. Even though chocolate is technically bad for your teeth, I guess? I don't know. Okay, this one we're gonna just do one more coat around the whole thing. The wine has helped me focus a bit. I was so ADD at the beginning of the stream. Oh my gosh. I think we'll do the connection on this one on the other side though. Okay, and then let it dry off of the table. You haven't had chocolate in a while now. Dang emotes trying much harder when you reclined in your chair. Huh? Yeah, I had chocolate just a little bit ago. Okay, I need to put my fan on a tiny bit more. So, if you hear a thumping sound, that's me falling. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Super. That's better. Thank you, Pickle Cat. Oh, Pickle Cat. Good girl. She's so funny. Tiffany is melting. Oh yes, I'm melting. It is hot. Yeah, Charlie, she's got a little catnip, it's a pickle with catnip in it. And she's just a little pickle cat. She goes and lays on it and then we'll toss it around and be like, hey. It's really cute. Okay. Water. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're enjoying the loopiness of this stream because we're getting high off of fumes, ugh, contacts, not fumes, press the follow button. It's greatly supported, or greatly appreciated, supported. Yeah. Don't mind me. Okay. A little bit longer to dry on that, and then we're gonna move over to the second half of the wing and do the same thing on there, and hopefully it'll all be good. I think the only stuff left for me on these are I gotta do a little bit of a light kind of treat on the edges and everything, and then it should be good to plasti dip. The black parts right here are just pure foam that has been heat treated. To paint them, I will have to plasti dip them, so I'm going to have to protect the wings by covering each of those in paper and then a slight bit of tape around the edge. Hopefully it won't remove too much of the paint. We'll see. But yeah, then I can airbrush paint them to the color that we need. All of these white pieces on here, the 3D printed part, we are going to also paint. I probably won't cover it in plasti dip just because plasti dip does not stick to soft surfaces or like kind of metally surfaces or anything that's slick, that doesn't have a tooth to it, and 3D printed filament, typically it does not stick very well. It'll just kind of peel off in layers. So that, I'll probably hand paint that with acrylic paint, or I'll just airbrush paint it, depending on how I feel. With all the other foam elements, I will have to start sanding those and assembling those. And that part, once the wings are together, the 2 points, we will put a strip of Velcro to the top part of the bone structure of the wings, and with the Velcro, I'll be able to remove on and off the wing cover, I guess to call it. Same process that I did for Pink Mercy. Tiffany is the reason we need an ID at Walmart to buy glue. Probably. Oh, I'm so excited. The Lowe's and Home Depot that's closest to me, they don't have their spray paint in locked cabinets anymore, so I don't have to press a button and have somebody come over and lock the cage and be like, "Are you 18? I need to see identification." I'm 27. So yeah, this one is just go grab it. I'm just like, ah, grab, grab, grab. I'm so happy. I don't have to, like, so much easier for me. Otherwise I have to wait like 5 to 10 minutes for somebody to show up, and I hate that. Sorry, distraction. By D you mean beer? Yeah. I will always be ID'd no matter what. And anybody that hangs out with me, like if you ever meet me in person and you go have a drink with me, you will get ID'd too. Because everybody that I always go out with, like to anywhere and I get a drink, they ID'd everybody around me. Because they're like, we want to make sure she's not having a fake ID and that all of y'all are actually of age. So, you told me that you just need to grow a mustache. I know! I mean, I've been working really hard on it. Okay, our glue's dry now, so we can wrap. I think, for the most part. Okay. And we're just doing the double wrapping on this one just because it is the longest of all of them, and I just want to have that extra little support right here. Okay, and there's just a wee bit that I need to trim on this side. One day they'll stop IDing you and you'll miss it. Yeah. If that's the case, then I'll go to Target. I think it's Target, and they have to ID you no matter what. So. Because my grandma went with me once, and she was buying stuff, and she's like, I gotta check your ID, and she's like, what? You just made my day! Alright, so our wings are now supported. I feel a lot more comfortable with this. There's still some little support things, or loose spots that I'll have to do, but so that, which then you have the two pieces here and here that we just did, and then you just insert them together, like so, and then you have a wing! Doo-doo-doo! Ah! So I'm excited. And these are the ones, so to give you an idea, if I was standing, I'll rotate the camera, you can see my messy place. So it'll stick about that far away from my body. A little bit closer, but. Which is why I think we will be doing larger than life. Because I'm gonna be like 6 feet across. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much when you just see the one wing, but then when you kind of put it in relationship to me and to like having both of them, then it kind of changes it a little bit. We will get to see the battle between Tiffany and the doorways. But that's where you don't, they move. These are gonna move. So I'll be able to walk through any doorway just fine because they're gonna go straight back and then they're gonna open, or I guess I do it the other way. They'll open like that. So they're actually gonna move. Yeah. I should have no issues with doorways. I mean, I'll still take them off when there's a bunch of people around though, just because I'm gonna have like this much wing behind me and stabbing people. But I am happy, and I keep thinking the camera is on that way, but the camera is over here. So yeah, they'll open and close back and forth like that. Okay, let me get the other one. Okay, here's the second one. I want to do the smaller one. That one's easier to do. Having the fan a lot higher is helping. I'm only dying like slightly now instead of just dying. Okay, so we'll have to add a little bit more glue here. Background with a hand fan. We can have Ches back there. That'd be cute. I saw on Instagram there was a it literally was a yellow hard hat for your toe, so that way you'll never stub your toe again. And it instantly made me think of Ches. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get Ches a little hard hat and have like take pictures of him in it. And if you're new, Ches is my pet rabbit. He's a lion head. Basically, he looks like a gray fluff ball. Like you can't tell he's a rabbit. But yeah, and I was like, but then he's just gonna grab it and he's just gonna fling it because he has a slinky and he just flings it up and down. Mel, guess what you get to do? Guess what you get to do? But yeah, so he tosses his slinky around all the time And it's the cutest thing ever. And I feel like he would do that with like a little hard hat too. So. Okay, we got those. I think we're good on the other ones. Slight bit on the bottom here. We haven't had a troll like that in a long time. Did you ban him? Oh yeah, no. None of y'all got to see the troll. They changed how bans are done. What do you mean by that? What is it saying, like... Do I need to, like, change your position to, like, a higher position or something to do it? Okay. Looking at stuff now? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know you can now write, like, notes on people if you're a mod. Like good notes or bad notes or something. But I didn't know exactly, like, everything that you can do yet. Alright, I think we got that. You need to cut another little stripperoo. It's like, yay for Chessbot catching it! Haha! Okay. No, don't stick to the table. Okay. We gotta fill in those spots there. That will work actually. Yeah, some of them I didn't have where they fit completely snug. And that's just because of when you're applying contacts, or like when contact cement glue on both surfaces is fully dry and you can't slide it anymore. So some of the spots when you're trying to get something completely flush, but you're not at a straight angle and it's a little bit harder to get into, then you can't really do that. Unfortunately. So I'm just filling those in, and then we'll do our small little strip, and then we'll do our wrapperoo around. Yee. next one's there to here. Oh, we're streaming a lot later than we normally do. Well, I want to finish these, so. You hate the changes they made? I'll try looking into it after the stream as well and seeing. Like, does it not have it where... So Mel, on my end, if I just click somebody's name, I don't know if that's the same on the PC, but I can do block, report, timeout, ban, or mod. So I don't know, because I don't see his name anymore. I don't think we can do it, but. Once you rejected, their name disappears. Okay. Gotcha. Good to know for the future. I mean, somebody that does that, they obviously are doing it because they know they're gonna get banned like right away, and they're just trying to get a reaction. So welcome to you. But your name didn't even show up on the stream, so haha. But yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Probably some just little kid that wants to come on and just like troll with people. So. But that's what auto mod is for. Yeah. It's Mel's second account. Third, actually. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, Mel. You know you're the one that, like, followed... Like, you made, like, 20 accounts to get me to 1,000. No, the only time that's happened was we had some troll come on and he kept, because it says thank you and then your name on my screen if you follow, somebody just kept making accounts that were, like, saying, like, some weird shit things or whatever. And... like, I had to go and physically turn off the notifications. Just cause, and he made like at least 20. He just kept going through all of it. And like my credits were like nothing but every single one of the names and it was like, Okay, we gotta wait a little bit longer for this to dry. But this side we don't really have to fill, which is good. Just make yourself a hero by always being there to stop the trolls that aren't me in disguise. That would be funny. That would be funny. Yay for gluing and making things dry. Okay. This one's good. You do you. And if you're just tuning in, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Cosplay. I'm currently working on my Atlantic All-Stars Mercy skin from Overwatch, and it is a League-specific skin, Overwatch League. And we are currently working on the wings. So the black part is EVA foam, and that is the base of her wings, and then the blue and purple part are 0.03 inches thick plexiglass that has been airbrush painted. And those are the wing extensions for the skin. And then the white part is ABS, which is a 3D printer filament that was printed on my Prusa i3 Mark 2.5 printer. The black part here is a carbon fiber tube, and then there are 2 little silver pins, and that's to help interlock the bone structure from the bottom 3 wings to the top 3. And that's so it can disassemble and fit in a suitcase. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Ha! That one's cool. I like that. I like that. We are currently on day 19 of making this cosplay. Hopefully for TwitchCon. The TwitchCon cosplay competition. If I do not get into the competition, we will not be going to TwitchCon, unfortunately. But I will continue working on this until we are finished with it. So no fear, we will not stop working on this if we don't get into the competition. My next convention for sure, and thank you, Sunkar, for the new follow. Much love. But my next convention for sure is I am an invited cosplay guest to the Wichita Falls Comic Expo in Wichita Falls, Texas. So that one will be the next one for sure, at least as of right now. And add more glue. Fortunately, I gotta do these outside. Maybe I can do that. It just looks weird. All glued, and we do need to do, I believe, one more strip. So let me cut that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and cut the strips for the other one too. We'll need 3 for that one. Okay. Or more. I think we need 4 actually. And then to heat treat all of these pieces. This is 2mm EVA foam that we're heat treating right now. So what we're going to do is, while we wait, we're going to apply glue to these. And it's just contact cement glue that we're doing. The proper usage of contact cement glue is to apply the glue to both surfaces, so the piece that you're attaching and the surface that you're attaching it to, with a coat of glue, and then wait for both pieces to fully dry before attaching. If you attach them while they're still wet, the bond won't be as strong and it'll also move on you. And then it's also possible where you might have a wet piece of glue under a surface for a few days if you fully unseal it. So like a glue bubble kind of thing. And that can be bad for cleanup and just for like having an actual correctly bound piece. Okay, I'm still seeing. Cool. And feel free, if you have any questions, you can ask. Trying to think, what should I make for dinner tonight? It's like maybe I should make sushi? Maybe? I don't know. What does the glue taste like? I will let you tell me. Terrible? Didn't you volunteer a long time ago to be our guinea pig for that? And then we're gonna wrap it around and do the other side real quick. Glue tastes like regret. Free food is free food? Oh gosh, terrible. And the reason we're wrapping these is it helps add a little bit more support to the wings, so it doesn't bend as much from where it connects. And all of the blades are actually glued in place with pins, and also using epoxy to hold in place. And we did that last stream, I believe. So yeah. And I think this one we ended up cutting in 2 pieces, so it's hard to get into that spot. And I'll go back later and add a little bit more glue in certain spots just to help have it a little bit more of a printer bond. Yeah, that one, I have it a little high. I'll go back and cut that later. I'm getting to the I'm tired phase. So that'll hold it a little bit more. Coffee Buzz 007, thank you for the new follow. Much love. But yeah, so here's our mermaids. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. Okay, now to our next one. Final one, so these are the larger ones. And we're just gonna go ahead and start gluing. Like, we'll hopefully have enough glue. We're in a teensy bit low, but I don't really want to fill it. And I think, let's see, it's 4:45. I think the print should be almost done. So I'll have to go look at that probably once I'm done streaming. And then there'll be one more to print after that for the wing parts, the little moon decorations. And cheers, everyone. Okay, that's parts that we need to add glue to. There's a little bit, but I think it's pretty good. Compared to the other one anyway. Okay, I'm gonna put glue on the opposite side, but I have to do it off stream again. So. Here. Okay, and then glue on the last one. And I'm gonna go ahead and pre-cut. We've got some already trimmed, so I'm just gonna kind of cut them the length that we need while everything is drying. Two of that size. I'm just not a fan of this song. Two little shorter pieces on this one too, which I think are going to be roughly about that length. Because the middle one, just like the last one, will have to encase the sides this time. And hey, it's Friday! So hopefully everybody will have a wonderful weekend and get to relax. Hopefully you don't have work this weekend or anything and you can just kind of play games or watch Twitch or anything. Okay, so we added them to that side, so now we need to add these pieces. You can kind of see. There. You think you ran out of games? Yeah. I still want to go back and do Fallout. Since I had to reinstall it again, since it decided that the one time I wanted to go back and play it again, it wasn't going to work anymore. Go figure. There. Okay, I'm going to apply glue again, but I got to do it off the string. No! My brush detached. Yeah, if you recall, it's a giant download too. Yeah, it was a 3.5-hour download. I don't know why it, like, got off my computer, but it was a bit annoying. And now that I have it downloaded again, I have still not checked it out again. Like, I enjoyed Fallout 76 a lot just because I played with friends. But it hasn't had any new content, at least like big stuff that I was too interested in. I don't really care about a battle royale mode. It's not my thing. So the what is it, the nuclear war, I think is what it was called. Yeah, you just don't get the impression that they changed much. I feel like I have a bug bite on me. You tried it again a few days ago and it wasn't too bad. There is this new bug though that some locations will instantly kill you for no reason apparently. That sounds like Fallout. You bet the same stuff is broken too. You think they added a new quest line at some point. Okay. I think they did. I know a long time ago, or at least they were talking about it, adding more of the other vaults in. They'd like opened 1 or 2 vaults since we stopped playing. And then, what else was there? It's supposed to be like a minor quest now, like in the mines. You want to go back to it, you just want them to convince you that it's worth going back to? Same. I mean, that's where it was like the one time I wanted to go back and see if they had changed anything. It was Fallout. You know, it said, no, you have to download the game again and all of this. And I'm just like, okay. I don't even remember. I think I talked to Just Great when I was wanting to do that, like while it was downloading or something like that. Alright, we've got all the glue down. Now wait for that to dry. We can do our last little wraps and maybe wrap it up. Hopefully soon. And my arm keeps itching. I swear I got bit by something. Oh no. I was talking to you, that's why you tried again a few. Oh, okay. Well, no, I was talking to you, but I was not phone talking or whatever, or like on a call. I think I was just messaging you, and then I got tired of waiting, and then Just Great needed to talk to me about like I think an emote or something, so we ended up doing like a voice call, and then a video call for the emotes. Sharing that, so. This is why your hopes are on Borderlands 3 being good. Because we all want to play a game together again, but we just don't have one that really works. It's unfortunate. Yeah. But I can't do it until after this cosplay is done. At least for submission, anyway. Oh, here's one of the details. This is the last one of the diamonds. It goes on the back on the harness, but this is all foam. And it's mostly airbrush painted, but some of the detail stuff is, like if you see there's like a slight little highlight on all the edges, that's actually paint that's on there. Some lighter blue to kind of give it more of a highlight. When does it come out? I think it's in September. You would never consider distracting me from the task. Never, ever yet. Hey, yeah. Okay. Sorry, we're waiting for glue to dry. Okay. It's close. We got just a little bit longer and we'll be able to use it. Thanks for watching, guys. It's better than watching paint dry. I don't know about that. It's like, la la la. I need to stream Fallout 76 again so we can see the Mel Sucks screenshot. Oh, I deleted all of my screenshots though because my drive was too full, and I think those were part of it. Hi Galio, welcome on. I am working on my Atlantic All-Stars Mercy skin from Overwatch, and we are currently waiting for glue to dry so we can finish up these wings. But these are the Mercy wings that we're working on right now. The black is her main wings, the white is part of the bone structure, and then the blue and purple parts are part of the wing extensions. So, okay. We should be good now. I'm gonna trim it just a little bit. We don't need this much material. I can't tell you how much better it feels now that I turned the fan up higher. I guess I had it on like one lower than this, and now it's just like whoosh, ah! As I dropped my phone almost. Why is it not doing a notification? Comfy Socks, thank you for the raid. Much love, and for some reason it didn't do the notification, so let me... It worked there. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's not... I don't know. I think it did that last time too. I'll have to check. How's the costume coming along? It's coming along. Slowly but surely. How are you doing? Okay, wait. We did this one on the... Let me check one thing. Okay, we did it on the bottom. Yeah, we're finishing up the wings right now. So we're adding just a tiny bit of extra support to help with the wing stability. And these are the last three that we have to do. You're doing alright, thanks just a bit tired. Yeah, you have a good stream? Yeah, we're actually going a lot longer now this time. Ari Cosplay, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Yeah, we normally have been ending around 4, but I started almost an hour later, and I wanted to finish this up. Yeah, I got another 2 chapters of Tales from Borderlands. Nice! Okay, there we go. That's that one. And then let's do our next one. And this one we'll have to double wrap like we did before. Borderlands is the best because you can be... I like don't even remember what character I played. It's been such a long time since I've done Borderlands. I always like the idea of being a sniper, but then I'm like, if I actually choose it, I hate it. So I end up going to another character that's not a sniper. It's normally like the guns a-blazing one or something that's all out. And I still end up sniping with that one. This looks so cool. Can't wait to see the full thing. Aw, thanks. I can't either. Yeah, we're on a stretch right now. We're on day 19 of making this. And the entry is... I think the deadline for the entry is on day 24. So... But you don't have to have the cosplay finished by that date. But it has to be enough that you can, they can judge it off of what you have. And then if you do make it into the competition, you still have, I think, another month to make it. Or there may be some other dates in there on, like, you have to show something else or whatever, but I'm not worried on that. I'm just more worried on, do I have enough to show and get in? Hopefully, cross your fingers. Okay, and then we just have a little bit of trimming on that one. I swear these tiny little blue scissors are like my favorite thing. And they're, for sewing machines, when you get a sewing machine, normally it comes with like a little bit of tools and stuff, and these blue scissors came with my brother's sewing machine, and they're like the best thing. And I just sharpen them every now and then, and they're wonderful. Okay, so we're just gonna double wrap this one, and then we're done. I mean, done for the stream, but I'm gonna, obviously I'm still gonna be working on it. So we're gonna use them on paper, right? No, you do not use my fabric scissors on paper. No, I've been more mixing my scissors for different materials. Just because of moving, like, I couldn't find, like, half of my stuff, so everything's been kind of, like... My leather scissors have been being used on plexiglass. Oh, that was awful. I had to resharpen them. These are my leather scissors, but I'm using them on foam. I don't typically use them on foam either. Just because certain materials will ruin and damage your scissors, and for sewing scissors, they're pretty pricey. They can sometimes be, like, $30. You want a really nice good pair. But I have a scissor sharpening tool, so I use that a lot. Okay, that one is covered. Now we gotta wait for glue to dry again. Then good luck, you're sure you're gonna make it? Aw, thanks. Cutting plexiglass can't be easy. Well, the blue and the purple is plexiglass. It wasn't hard. It was pretty easy to just cut. It's like cutting Warbler. It's about the same thickness, so just probably a little bit more damaging for the blades. But yeah. I still have a... Actually, I can unplug you now and stop stepping on the cord. Awesome. I still have my one set of scissors by my workbench for all of my metal stuff, so that way I can use those for cutting sandpaper, because that really damages your stuff. Probably harder making on cutting tools. Yeah. Okay, we can clean up all of this while we wait. Kind of keep the studio a teensy bit cleaner-ish, maybe? And there's our last piece that we're using. Cheers everybody, thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying the stream, press that follow button, it's greatly appreciated. Yay, water! I like keep doing this just because it gives like a slight breeze to me. It's like probably 96 outside. And we have to have the windows open for the contact cement view. Which is not fun. No, 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 no. So, almost there, almost there. Yeah. Like, drive faster. Come on. Come on. Getting from the car, little traffic sucks here. Are you driving, or are you taking a taxi or something now? Watching paint dry. Basically, that's basically what we're doing right now. Yeah. How far is your, do you have to go now? Like, is it a few hours, or? I'm getting hungry. Nah, your car with the other, or you're in the car with the groomsmen 4 hours. Ooh. Have fun. At least you're not having to, well, I don't know if you're driving, but hopefully you can trade off and not have to drive the whole way. 4 hours is it's a Texas drive basically, but it's pretty rough. That'd be like, for me, from where I am to like Houston. So. Okay, I think we are dry enough to attach this piece. So let's go ahead and attach our last one. Again, we're attaching all these little pieces. It's just to help support and give a little bit more stability to the wings. And this is the largest wing that we're doing a second one on. Otherwise, we hadn't been. We've only been doing one on all the others. Watching Twitch and driving is not safe. You're riding shotgun. I figured as much. I mean, I was hoping at least. Yeah. Okay. There is our last one. Cool. Okay, so we're done. We're done. I'll show you and put together real quick so you can see. So here is the other piece that we just did. And then they put together. Boop. There's our wing. And let's do something really cool real quick. Okay? Okay. Let me move this. We'll see if I can get far enough back so you can see both wings. Maybe. Okay. So here's both of them. Actually, I can change to my one camera. That'll be better. There! Yeah. So yeah, there's both the wings. So it'll be pretty much like that when I have them on the harness. And then they're gonna open and close, so they'll do that like that. At least that's the plan. The harness I should have printed hopefully tomorrow. Or, well, hopefully by Sunday. I should hopefully have it on the printer by tomorrow. And then I can start with these bad boys. Yay! I'm excited, so. But, that is it for me. I'm gonna go figure out food. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's move the camera up a little. Maybe. Kinda. But I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if so, and you haven't done so already, press that follow button. It's greatly appreciated. You can also get notifications on when my next stream is. We will probably be streaming next on Monday. I definitely will not be streaming tomorrow, and I don't think I'll be streaming on Sunday, but for sure we'll be on Monday, and we'll be continuing with our Mercy cosplay. You can also follow me on any of my social medias. They're all at Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. That is for obviously Twitch, for Instagram, for Patreon, for YouTube, for Facebook, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, that is at Tiffany Cosplay. You can also check out my website right down there at www.tiffanygordoncosplay.com, and you can see all the behind the scenes of every cosplay that I've made, as well as I have blueprints available for actually what we're working on right now. Any Mercy skin, I have every blueprint for the wings, staffs, guns, and for many other cosplays that you may be wanting to make. And I have prints available of me and my cosplays there. They're like shiny, metallic Pokemon cards. So check it out, and you can also join my Discord. It's open for anybody. Notifications on when I stream on there. Just do !Discord, or go down on my Twitch page and click the button. And yeah, thanks again, guys, and thank you, Gummy Jeeves, for the $100 donation. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Comfy Socks, for the raid, and thank you to all of the new followers. Greatly appreciated, and stay tuned for the credits. Much love. Bloop, bloop. A new emote coming next stream, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be approved. Bye, everybody.